everyone. Let's go over what we did in Zoom class today. We started with our calendar. The month is still September. The year is 2020. Today is Thursday, September 17th, 2020. Today is our last day of doing school the regular way with our regular schedule because tomorrow is Friday, and on Fridays everybody does school from home and our Zoom times are different. So remember, tomorrow for Friday you can get on Zoom with me or Miss Palmer, and that will be from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and if you need help with any of your schoolwork tomorrow, that is the time to do it. So after we did our calendar, we talked about our Think, Pair, Share question for today. And it says, how can we settle an argument so that no one gets hurt? Remember yesterday, I talked about my friend Alex, who likes pepperoni pizza, and my friend Joey, who likes cheese pizza. They had an argument about what kind of pizza to order for dinner, but they worked it out. They ordered half pepperoni and half cheese. They didn't call each other names. They didn't hurt each other's feelings. They didn't hit each other. Nobody got hurt. Not just hurt like a boo-boo, but their feelings didn't get hurt. So how can you settle an argument so that no one gets hurt? Let's think about it. Can be kind of a tough one, huh? Well, remember, when you disagree with someone, you're having an argument, and when you argue, it's important to use your I messages. So that's telling how you feel, like, I feel sad that you are not sharing. And a way to settle an argument like that would be to always share with your friends. Use your words. Find a solution that you both agree with. That's called a win-win solution. Talk to each other. If you're upset with someone in your family or a friend, you're not just going to stomp away and never ever talk to them again, are you? No, that would be silly. You're going to work together to solve the problem. And when we work together to solve the problem, that is called cooperating. So cooperate is our new word for today. So you see these friends are working together. They're cooperating to build a birdhouse together. And then we watched our digital dictionary about cooperate.
Cooperate. To cooperate means to work well with other people to help get something done. The hippo and the elephant are cooperating to build a building. Maybe the hippo could have used a little less cooperation from the elephant.
Oops.
So those friends were cooperating by building a tower together, and when one friend accidentally knocked it down, the other friend did not get mad. He knew it was an accident, so they cooperated. So in our journal today, we wrote on day number 3, we wrote how we could play with a friend without arguing. What could we do that would help us to get along? This is what we came up with together, that we would share. So we wrote I share. First we wrote the tall I, and then I put a finger space down, so I remembered to put a space between my words. And then we wrote share, and we put a period at the end. Because I'm not asking a question, I don't need a question mark. I'm not saying it super excitedly, I don't need an exclamation mark. So that means I just put a period. I share. Then I drew my friend and I sharing Legos. So write about how you and a friend can get along together. And then for our math, we did lesson 2-4, as many, more, and fewer. If you open it up, you'll see some baseballs and footballs. We compared groups, and we did that by using a graph to figure out which one had more or less, or which one was equal. So the first one we counted 1, 2, 3 baseballs, 2 footballs. We colored in 3 for our graph to show that we have 3 baseballs and 2 for our footballs. We circled baseballs because the question was, which one has more? And I can tell by looking at my graph, this row is longer. It has more. That's the baseballs. The baseballs have more, so we circled them. And we did the same thing with our ice skates and our skis. We had 4 pairs of ice skates, 1 pair of skis. So we had more ice skates and we circled that group. Then with our bikes, we had 3 big kid bikes, 3 bikes with training wheels, 3 and 3. Look, neither one of those is longer or shorter than the other. Those are the same. When 2 things are the same, they are equal. So we couldn't circle one that was more. There isn't one that's more. So we just circled the whole number 3, the fish. That's what we did anytime we found some that were equal. And for number 4, it got a little trickier because everything's all mixed up. There's our turtles and our frogs, but we were able to count them out. 1, 2 turtles, and 1, 2, 3, 4 frogs. Now on this side, we asked which one has fewer, which one is less. This row is shorter, it has less, so we circled the turtles. There are less turtles than frogs. Then we did the hummingbirds and butterflies. There were 5 butterflies and 5 hummingbirds, so we had to color the whole thing. All of this row and all of this row. Again, we had an equal number. So we just circled number 5 because they're the same, they're equal. Then we did our blue lizards and our green snakes. We have our blue lizard, we had 1, 2, 3, so we colored in 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green snakes. We colored all 5 boxes. Which one has fewer? That would be our lizards right here. And that's what we did for math today. Then we practiced our letters, so make sure you're using your alphabet chart like this to practice those letters at home, or I did it on the video yesterday if you want to follow along there. I'm going to show you how Kendaru brought us a new silly sentence today. Kendaru's new silly sentence says, imagine itchy insects. What do you hear at the beginning of imagine and itchy and insects? I. What letter says I? That's the letter I. That's a small I. When we write a small I, we go down the insect, lift and dot. So you would go down the insect, make a straight line, lift up your pencil, and make a dot at the top. We're going to practice the I sound. I says I with our silly cartoon.
Insect. I. 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 I.
There is an itchy insect crawling up his pants. I says, let's check our mystery cards. We have insect. Got this turtle and this girl. It's raining outside. She can't go out there. They are both inside. And here we have a birthday looking card that says, you are invited. They're inviting us. That means it's an invitation. So insect, inside, invitation. All start with the I sound, the letter I. When we make that sound, I, our mouth is open. Our lips, our teeth, they're both open, and our tongue doesn't do anything. The tall I, we are used to writing that already. That's one of our sight words we've been practicing. And here's the small I. So the tall I is a straight line, and it has a hat on the top and shoes on the bottom, doesn't it? A line across line at the bottom across. And right here with our small I also has a straight line, but instead of hat or shoes, it just has a dot right here. And we review the sounds that we know. A says ah, T says t, M says S says D says d, I says I. So we can use those sounds to read. I says I, T says t. And if I put those sounds together, it says it, it, it. We can do the same thing with this word. M says A says ah, T says t, at, mat, mat. Now we're gonna watch Alfie do the same thing with his words.
Why, Alfie, it's a word!
Yes, it is, Bet.
I can sound it out.
Oh.
S it it sit. Sit.
Oh, let's sit. After you.
Oh, no, after you.
Oh, I couldn't after you.
No, after you.
Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Sit.
Sit. Okay, let's all sound it out. S it it sit. Sit.
Good reading today, friends. Shine that halo. Doing such a great job today. That's all I had for today. I'll see you next time. Bye.